mommy says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm a special little girl. I am a princess.
And I am a prince.
Mountains are made of sand from the sky. My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is as handsome, strong as me.
It's true, we know just by telling me the rules.
But I'm a little soldier, happens with a fortune. My mommy says I'm a miracle. On a mellow face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day dawned, you're a miracle. It's been clear there's no cure for a miracle like me.
My mommy says I'm a precious ballerina. She has never seen prettier ballerina. She says if I'm keen, I have to cut down on the cream. But I'm a ballerina, so give me more cake.
Taking out a picture of her angel from this angle over here.
She's clearly more emotionally developed than her peers.
What's the deal?
How do you look at mommy?
Drop a party on your brother.
Now mommy's not brother.
She's great.
We'll take another.
You've seen his score. He's got the seal on his report.
What?
Have to change his school. The teacher's clearly falling short.
She's delightful
Hilarious
and insightful.
Why should you be a little
Oh, yes, she's definitely advanced.
My mommy says I'm a miracle. Smiles at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day dawned, you're a miracle. It's been clear there's no cure for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle. The time's tiny and it's shiny as a miracle. It's a big all cynical, but it's such a miracle. There's never been a miracle. A miracle lasts.
My daddy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mommy says I'm a jumped up little germ. That kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart mouth girl like me. Mom says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir.
Harry!
Hang on.
Look at this! She's reading a book! That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot. Listen to this. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl. And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. It's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'm gonna call you straight back. I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my entire life, and I have to listen to this.
What about me? I have a whole house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. Well, I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm gonna make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessman. Very, very stupid. Your genius old husband is going to sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the boy.
I'm a gal.
Fair does not get you anywhere, you dick-headed twit brain. All I can say is, thank heavens Michael has inherited his old man's brains. Hey, son.
Michael, well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it, but I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you have spoken to me tonight.
This is your fault with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and I know your mistress, Agatha Trunchbull. Scary woman she is. I've told her all about you. Used to compete in the Olympics, throwing the hammer. Imagine what she's going to do to a nasty, horrible little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now go to your room, you little bookworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot too. Mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Platinum Lord Hair Dye. Extra strong. Keep out of reach of children. Oil of men's hair tonic. Yep.
A man's his greatest asset. Good hair beats a good brain.
Your hair, it's green.
Oh, that's green! Why would I do something like that?
Why on earth did you do that? Well, maybe you used some of Mommy's peroxide by mistake. That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man.
My hair. My lovely hair. Got my deal today. The Russians. What am I gonna do?
I know what you can do.
What?
You could pretend you're an elf.
An elf? What are you talking about, you fool? The boy's a loony.
Mom, would you like to hear a story? Don't be disgusting. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better. Matilda! What a pleasure to see you here in the library again. Oh, yes. I mean, my mom wanted me to stay home with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space. Your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you. And do you tell them stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda! That's a hint, by the way. Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married.
We performed some of the most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for one another.
Which was so strong that they said that cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy.
We moved into a beautiful old house.
And although they were in love, they were sad.
We have everything.
Everything.
But the one thing
We do not have a child.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and they found that their workplace was the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. So they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called
the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects.
By the man locked in the cage.
And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
mommy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little girl.
I am a princess.
I am a prince. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel.
Mom says I'm an angel.
Able to survive this mess by being a prince or princess, you should see. No escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life, as you know, it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail, have been trapped inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. But if I try, I can't remember back before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. I knew I was curious, so listen, I asked 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer, so I'll teach you. I get you. Do listen here, my dear, you'll be punished not severely if you step out of line. If you cry, if you tell me you should stay out of trouble, and remember to be extremely careful. Why? Just you wait for phys ed. What's phys ed? Physical education. It's much more speciality.
My daddy said I would be the teacher's pet. School is really fun, according to my mom.
Dad said learn the alphabets. As I think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or princess, you should see. There's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life, as you know, it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail, have been trapped inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. That if I try, I can't remember back before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. I knew I was curious, so listen, I asked 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer, listen up and I'll teach you a thing or two. You listen here, my dear, you'll be punished severely if you step out of line. If you cry, if you don't, you should stay out of trouble, and remember to be extremely careful. Just you wait for phys ed. Just you wait for phys ed. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, 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 Y. Just you wait for phys ed.
Do you know what the classes are, Finn? My name is Miss Honey, and today's a very special day. It's your first day at school. Now, can anybody read this? Me! Ooh, me! Pick me, Miss! I can! Very well, Nigel. Yes, I think we'd better leave it there, Nigel. We don't want to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender? Is the first word tomato? No, but tomato is a very good word. Yes! Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Well, I had to learn how to read words so that I could read sentences because basically a sentence is is just a bunch of big words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
Yes, more than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few? What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
Don't be pathetic. Just knock on the door. Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it. Miss Trunchbull, there's in my class a little girl called Matilda Jr.
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat, though says she's a real wart.
Oh, no, headmistress. I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bombinatum est magitum.
Bombinatum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb onto my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense.
Headmistress, it is my opinion that this little girl should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about rules, honey? Rules.
I believe Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules? In my school? Look at this trophy, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer throwing champion in 1969? Do you think in that moment when my big moment came that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children! 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country,
You have to stay inside
the circle all the time.
And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. Force the little squits to toe the line. Sing, Jenny!
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to
question asking Russians.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
They took one look at the mileage of the first car and said that these cars were knackered. I told them the mileage was so high because of a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied?
Of course I lied.
And they didn't believe you?
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. And what's this? Another flaming book. What's wrong with the telly?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it.
Here's what I think of your lovely.
No, it's a library book. Oh, you showed the little brat. Oh, I'd like for my dances with Rudolpho.
Now, get out of here, you little stinkworm.
Do we have any super glue?
Right there. And while you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you little you can do a lot, you mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay. That's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Matilda, will those brains inside of your head ever give you a headache? I mean, it's gotta hurt all squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just bit.
Well, I'd better hang around just in case they start to squeeze out of your ears. I'm Lavender, and I think it's probably for the best if we're best friends.
Hide me! Hide me! Someone put a whole can of treacle on the Trunchbull's chin. Someone told her I did it and now she's after me. But that's not fair!
Once out of the Trunchbull decides you're guilty, you're squished.
They're saying she's gonna put me in chokey. What's chokey? They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws children into. It's lined with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass. There's a place you are sent and you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat on the end of your nose. And when you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth. All right, when did this happen? 20 minutes ago. Why? She's coming! Quick, blazes! Please don't tell me what I am, Matilda. Shout! Where is the maggot?
Known as Nigel.
He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What?
An hour? Oh, yes. You see, unfortunately, Nigel suffers from the rare but chronic sleep disorder, narcolepsy. The sufferer experiences bouts of chronic fatigue and falls suddenly asleep without any knowing or warning at all. You see here, Nigel fell asleep, so we put him in this coat for safety. Didn't we? Didn't we?
He'll probably think he's still in bed when he wakes up. Is it time for school yet, Mom? Hello? What am I doing here? This isn't my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Threep!
Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
My mommy says they make me look pretty. Then your mother
Is a twit! What is your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake. Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Yes, sir. Completely different cause, sir. Green hair? Yeah, it was National Green Hair Day. A celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world, like lettuce and snow. Tomorrow at 1? Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Now that is how you do business. I'm gonna leave this on. It looks like rain.
Who is it?
Yes. Hello. My name is Miss Honey. I'm Matilda's teacher.
It's busy right now.
It'll only take a moment.
Oh, well. Come in if you must. This is Rudolfo. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Ciao. Parle Italiano. Bene. What? Who is this babe?
You know what? Interruptions due to my energy flow.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda's in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read, and so...
Then stop parading. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, door. I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste this.
Look, I'm not in favor of girls getting all clever pants, Miss Hussey. Looks are more important than books. Look at you, and look at me. You chose books. I chose looks. Now, good day. Shoo shoo. No, out. No.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You were going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher. Just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher
so the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat's sister, a frightening woman who loved nothing more than to scare the children of the town, and who was an Olympic-class hammer thrower. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman, hurtling through the air with dynamite in her hair, over shocks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, has been cancelled.
No!
Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
So it does have a happy ending.
No. Because suddenly, the acrobat's sister produced a contract.
I've paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You will perform on this day, or off to prison you both shall go.
Well, what happens next?
I don't know. Fine, I'll see you tomorrow.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit and read them here while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound?
Thank you.
Matilda, why, that is just the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all the air out of me. Matilda, where is Matilda? Ha! So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle sneaks like a savage into my kitchen and stole the price of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning. Sticking up for a little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school, so therefore she is guilty.
Okay, look. I stole the cake. And honestly, I was really, definitely, sort of, almost thinking about owning up. Maybe? But I was having a lot of trouble with my belly. The Trunchbull's cake was so good that I'd scoffed it down too quick, and now it's beginning to fight back. See? I didn't do anything.
You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas wafted from my mouth and drifted full into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter.
Yes, miss?
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, and I'm very sorry, but...
Oh, as long as you enjoyed the cake, that's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Oh. Well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes. I'm full.
I will tell you when you're full. And I say that criminals like you are not supposed to you've eaten the entire cake.
What?
No buts! Eat. Mistress, he'll be sick. He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat! Eat! Eat!
A single slice, or even
even me. Well done, Bogtrotter. Good show. Well, come along, Bogtrotter. What? Where? Oh, did I not mention? That was the first part of your punishment. There's more. The second part. And the second part is choking. What? Mistress, please, you can't. Did you really think I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Did you? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling? An idiot? You? No, please! Not that! Don't take me to choking! Not that! No! That's not right!
Matilda, thank God you're here. I'm dying for the next part of the story. I haven't slept in a wink.
Miss Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Is there a child at school who's been behaving like a bully?
Not a child, exactly. Would you like to hear the next parts of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat they'd ever performed, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Smile. You've done this 1,000 times.
First, I escape from the cage, lean out, catch you with one hand, grab the fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames on your specially designed dress before the dynamite reaches your head and blows your head off.
Sorry. Go on.
The trick started well. The moment her dress was set alight, the acrobat flung into the air. She hurled over the sharps and spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinged open, and the gate flung open, leaving the escapologist to reach out to save his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't run.
He grabbed her just in time and let out all the flames.
Hooray! So the story does have a happy ending?
No.
No?
He put just a bit too much foam, and the hands became slippy, and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except for the ones at the tips of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have the child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we ever wanted.
And then she died. And then things get worse.
Worse? No, Matilda, things cannot get worse.
I'm afraid they can. Because the escapologist was so kind. He never blamed the acrobat's sister for what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in and help take care of his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret, so that the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police.
Miss Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes, of course. I'd better go.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that you need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow
Everyone, gather round. I want my family to share my triumph. Not you, boy.
I'm a girl.
155 old banks on my hands. How could I possibly make the mileage go up? I couldn't very well drive them all backwards now, could I?
Backwards.
And suddenly, I had the most genius idea in the world. I grabbed a drill and, using my incredible mind, I attached the drill to the speedometer of the first car, turned it on, and whacked it into reverse.
Backwards?
Exactly! Within a few minutes, I reduced the mileage to practically nothing.
Backwards.
10 minutes later, the Russians show up. Expensive suits, dark glasses.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw it in a program last night. That was a program about badges. Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now I'll be able to afford Rodolfo all day long. But they trusted you, and you've cheated them. What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna go down to that school of yours and tell your teacher you're never to be let in again.
What?
And
No!
if she does, I'll have her fired. And you will never, ever read another stinking book as long as you live, young man.
I'm a girl. Now go to your room, you nasty little creep.
Backwards.
That escapologist's daughter suffered in silence, never daring to say a word. This only encouraged the acrobat sister to greater cruelties, until one day, she exploded! You are a useless, nasty, filthy little creep! And threw her into a dank, dark, and dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in the grief for my wife that I've forgotten the thing that matters to us most? I love you so much, and I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But as the acrobat's daughter fell asleep, the escapologist's thoughts drifted to the acrobat's sister.
Bullying children is a game, isn't it? Well, let us see what she could do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
But that was the last the little girl ever saw of her father. What do you think you're doing with those books, woman? They're for Matilda, not on my watch. There is an age for reading and an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads, aren't you, Bob Trotter? Yes, Miss Trenchbull. Only Bob Trotter here is no good toad. Sit. Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. That is not teaching. To teach a child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots! Miss Trunchbull, no one was speaking. Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Now, where is my jug of water? I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull. Stupid girl. Look at you. Flabby, disgusting, revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughened you all up, the little fizzed. The school of late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking. Reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the propane
visit will get you sweaty, and it won't be long before I smell the pond of aiding and abetting. A bit of visit will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold, hold! Just like a rotten egg floats the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of insurgence, the stench of intent, the reek of prepubescent protest, the hum of defiance, the odor of Baku, the want of anarchy and progress. Once we've exercised these demons, they shall be too hope for scheming. Some double time spleen should stop the rot from setting in. Alright, let's step it up. Double time. 2, 3, 4. Discipline! Discipline for children who are listening. The best I needed to do is an issue we can fix. There is no mystery to mastering. The art of mastering Mr. Sting. It's discipline! 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 Smell of rebellion in the stench of revolt. The reek of prepubescent haunted. A whiff of resistance. The fog of dissent. The fog of horrified rotting. Let's bring this odor home. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of death, subordination, a whiff of resistance, the fog of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed, till glorious sweaty discipline has washed the sickening stench away. Look what I found. A newt. I'm gonna put the newt in the trunchbull's quiet. Well, I don't think this is teaching at all. It's just cruelty. That is because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You are weak. You are, in fact, a sniveling little newt. Newt! Newt! You. What? No, not me. I didn't. Cockroach! You did this. You vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner. Admiral, stop! Leave him alone, you big bully! How dare you? You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in prison, in the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall have you strapped to a trolley, wheeled out with the muzzle over your mouth. I shall! Have you ever wondered what I have about town when I say Charlotte. What is it? What is it? A newt. It's heading north. I've got a newt on my leg. I've got a newt on my leg. I've got a newt on my leg. Well, that was interesting. I'd say we all better go home now, while we still can. Matilda? Watch.
I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
So, what do you think it is, this thing with my eyes?
I can't pretend to know, Matilda, but I don't think we should be frightened of it. I think it's something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no more room for all the brains in my head? So we have to squeeze out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. I met your mother. She's interesting. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yeah, he's always saying, Matilda, I'm so proud to have a daughter as... A daughter as... That's not true, Miss Honey. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Well, here we are. Home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes. Yes, I am. Very.
But don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't actually, but I am even poorer than most for other reasons. See, I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was walking and I came across this old shed. I fell completely in love with it, so I ran and begged the farmer to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. But when he was gone, my aunt became a legal guardian, and she was mean and cruel like you could hardly imagine. When I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. She even presented a document saying that my father had given her his entire house.
You really think he did that? Just gave her his house?
I can't imagine he would. Just like I can't imagine that he would have killed himself, which is what she said had happened.
You think he did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say, Matilda, but all I know is that years of being bullied by this woman have made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Well, then let's go to the police.
What? We can't. We have no evidence. Besides, my aunt is a highly respected teacher.
Who is she?
I can't.
Who is she?
Matilda.
Who is she?
It's Miss Trunch.
Miss Trunchbull?
Yes.
This class is going to have a very special spelling bee. Any kid who gets one answer wrong shall go to choking.
What are you looking at?
You
Spell. Let me see. Spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honeycutters. She's very good at teaching. Nonsense. You, stand up, turn around, and spell the one thing you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
Go change it! I've taught them, that's all.
With kindness and patience and respect.
Ugh! How dare you bring those words in my classroom? You. Spell antelekimosisterirosis. That's not a word, you just made it up. Spell!
I'll go to Turkey, and I should warn you, it has silent letters. A, M, C, H, E, L, L, A.
Oh dear, oh dearie, dearie, dear.
K.
I'm so sorry. It was a Xylan Z. You're going to Choky. Cat. C-A-F. Cat. I got it wrong, miss. You'll have to put me in Choky too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-P. And me. Table. X-A-B-F-Y. And me. What are you doing? What's going on? Stop this!
Cancel this all for Choky. Banana. G-A-T-A-B-F.
never seen again. The chokers were immediately shut down, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey. And it was often said that was the best school in all the land.
Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said it was because she no longer had the need for superpowers. But she was still stuck with parents who were mean and cruel and called her names.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. We're going to Spain forever, and we're never coming back.
Spain? But why?
Because this twit brain sold 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia.
They're here. Hide!
Why did they take my legs? My beautiful legs!
Where is your father?
I don't know.
The Frankfurt is a very stupid man and assumed I was stupid too. And that was very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Well, yes, I'm afraid my father is very rude and very, very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet people like you. Most of the people I deal with, the thinking is all backwards. I can have one of my friends teach your father manners. And one day, when he leaves the hospital, he will still be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
This is a very, very, very tempting offer. But I think I've had enough of revenge.
Your father is very, very lucky to have you as his daughter.
Matilda, it's us. Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda. I treat her with love and respect, and I pay for everything.
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Wait, Dad, you called me a daughter.
Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And you want to look after her?
I do.
Well, we are a bit short of room, so yes.
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms,
And hugged her.
and Miss Honey hugged her back, and they hardly noticed as the Wormwoods had sped off into the distance.
And Rodolfo.
As the Wormwoods and Rodolfo sped off into the distance, for they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.